Okay, now in our studios we are joined by GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP and Shehzad Poonawalla of voteforcongress.com. GVL, it's a good day to be a BJP spokesperson. You're looking at a 4-0. Of course, Chhattisgarh is still out. Raman Singh says he's formed the government. Sonia Gandhi says they are still hopeful of forming the Congress government there. But in the overall assessment, you are going to project this as a Modi wave, will you?
Absolutely, because you look at today across the 4 major states, 589 election was held in 589 assembly constituencies, and the BJP's tally, BJP has won or is leading in 392, which works out to 67%, whereas the Congress is leading only in 136, which is 23%. So in all the 4 states, it has always been a BJP versus Congress battle, and today BJP has won 3 times the number of seats that Congress has won or is winning. So it's a massive day for celebration for BJP. Okay. I think we are only hopeful of getting that remaining 3 seats in Delhi. Otherwise, I think we are likely to have some uncertainty about government formation in Delhi. So if we get those 3, I think it's a big day for the BJP.
Shehzad Poonawalla, it was very curious what just happened. We saw the press conference of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, but you had Rahul Gandhi standing next to Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, where she spoke about the abysmal way in which the entire election was run. Who was running the elections for the Congress? I thought it was the Vice President.
Any election is run by a team of people, and it
headed by the Congress Vice President.
Your channel is headed by the editor-in-chief. So
he is responsible for eventually the results of the channel.
If they weren't responsible, they wouldn't come out and talk to you, right? So they have
after all, they are leaders of the country.
Nalini ji, come on. Nalini ji, I am trying to make a point. Please grant me, at least grant me the courtesy of making my point completely.
I am very courteously
Nalini ji, please.
Leaders always come out and address. After all, they are leaders of our country.
Now, can I please point out the rank hypocrisy here? 1 week ago or a few days ago, I was here with Nalini ji on a debate. She was cribbing about how these the Gandhis never come out and talk. Today they have come out and talked. She still has a problem.
No, but speaking of hypocrisy, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi says that the poll machinery was very badly run. It's all very up in the air. Who was running the poll machinery? Why not speak about specifics? Who is responsible for this?
Now, please let me speak about this. Today, what Rahul ji and Sonia ji have done, have come out and prima facie accepted that something's not right. It calls for deep introspection. Where the blame has to be put and how the action has to be taken are obviously decisions, as even Narasimhan ji will say, which happen within the party forum. You don't expect Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi to come and start saying that X leader was wrong, Y leader was wrong at this point of time. They have said what? They have said first we accept the verdict. Haven't they said that? They've said we congratulate the victors. They have said there is need for deep introspection, and deep introspection has to be followed by deep action. And finally, they have also said that there is need for us to learn lessons from Aam Aadmi Party, which is to be more inclusive to the voice of the common man. Now, if that is not clear to skeptics, then I am sorry, we cannot do anything beyond this.
Okay, very quickly, a reaction to Sadanand Dhume before we go into a break.
I was just struck by 2 things about what Rahul Gandhi said. One was what he did not say was, I am responsible for this. I take responsibility for my past performance. We didn't see that stepping up, which one would have expected. The second thing is that he seemed to say that this verdict proves that his strategy is correct. He just needs to do it faster. It's a mind-boggling thing to say. And you had this delicious tweet that after that, which is that, you know, this is probably sending shudders down the spines of congressmen in poll-bound states across the country.
It's almost like a trick.
I want to just keep in one line. No. I think, you see, I think he spoke well, but where I think I have a problem is he seems to make the defeat look like a result of an organizational activity, but the real result, the verdict, is a massive no confidence in the governance by the Congress-ruled state and by the governance at the center. And I wish he had conceded that we have made mistakes and we would like to learn from it.
But not admitting that is a huge... It's just one of those words that you hear a lot after every election, and since we have someone who is giving us insights into this entire learning process that happens after every election.